Yo, True here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Shield playthrough. In the last episode, we took on Melanie in the Ice Gym, and in this episode, we're going to continue on with the journey. We're going to grab our Water Bike upgrade, and also check out some new Pokemon. So without further ado, enjoy! Start off with a quick battle. So here's Barracuda, a hard-hitting, fast water Pokemon. If you still need a water Pokemon for your team, this one's pretty good. One of the best new water Pokemon, if not the best. Pretty popular in the competitive scene. Here's a Lantern, a classic Generation 2 water and electric type. Also pretty good. Barracuda is a good physical attacking water Pokemon, where Lantern is a good special attacking Pokemon. So there's a lot to explore in this route, a lot of items. There's a crowfish, but as you guys can see, I can't get in the water. So we're gonna come down this way, try to grab that item. Here's a Gastrodon, a water and ground type, so it's immune to electric attacks. Let's see if I have a quick ball. Need some more quick balls. So that was a max potion. Pretty much it'll fill up any amount of missing HP on a Pokemon, regardless of how much it is. This is Jellicent, the girl version. The male version is blue and looks like the Pringles can, but it's a good water and ghost type. I think pretty defensive, if I'm not mistaken. So close. That's gonna hit hard. Ghost is super effective, the Ghost. So, quick win. Scorch grows to level 54, and Inteleon grows to 55. See if we can catch this Gastrodon before moving on to the next section. I mean, in theory, it's Pokemon, right? So you want to catch them all. But what we don't catch now, we can come back and get later. Let's see what's the random encounter. Here's a Pelipper. Water and flying type. So his drizzle ability changed the weather from hail to rain, which is actually better for me because I don't take the chip damage from the ice. And Giga Drain should be strong enough to give me a nice bit of health back. Save me a trip to the Pokemon Mart, or Pokemon Center rather. Poltergeist Grills to 56 and Corviknight to 55. And I don't know if you guys noticed before the encounter started, that yellow energy is what gives me the watts that I just got, which is the currency for the wild area. Oh, here's the battle. So usually Pokemon with that energy have better base stats, typically IVs. So you can catch them and they're pretty good mons if you want to train them. And you get the watts at the end. So here's Darumaka, which is the Galarian version of Darumaka. The original version is a fire type and this one is the ice type. Evolved in Darmanitan, which is pretty hard hitting Pokemon. And here's Blossom, one of the evolutions of Gloom, the Sunstone evolution, where you can use a Leaf Stone and get Vileplume, another Gen 2 Pokemon, the Hawaiian Hula Dancer. At least that's what I think of when I see it. If you've never been, gotta go to Hawaii. Oh, you see the blue one? That's the male version of Jellicent. So there's a male and female right there. So we come here, we're down in Route 9, and here's Team Yell. There's no way we're letting you anywhere near Spikemuth, and that means we can't let you go to Route 9. It's Team Yell's duty to cheer on lovely Dreadnought. And we also get to stop people from heading out over the water. But bite. Oh, that was the Dreadnought. Yes, I understand. And I'm saying, is that all I can make it so that Rotom bikes can ride on water? Why, we meet again, my young gym challenger friend. Remember me? I gave you that bike. So do you think you could do me another favor and teach these ruffians a lesson too? Ruffians. It's our duty to protect Dreadnought. And that means you're gonna need to give up on the gym challenge. You look like you need convincing, so how about a Pokemon battle? I'll send you packing for the sake of Dreadnought, of course. Now I think by now these guys know they really can't beat me. But here's the Linoon. Normal and Dark type. Quad weak to fighting types. As well as Bug, I believe. Not quad to Bug, but weak to Bug. Not a problem. this point, Poltergeist special attack is high enough to where it can drain pretty much anybody. But here's a Pangoro, so I'll swap out for Graplock. Pangoro's dark in fighting, so it still has the weakness to fighting. Naturally, I'm going to use a fighting move from a fighting Pokemon. Take care of it. A lot of people tend to complain about the easiness of Pokemon games, but once you understand your type combinations and what's effective and weak against different things, games are a breeze. Oh, I've got an idea. We can get on Dreadnought first and ride it away. Alright, get a move on Dreadnought. See you later, Gym Challenger. And there's no way both of them were going to fit on Dreadnought anyway. Seems you come to my aid yet again. How's the cycling life been treating you? Are you having fun? Wouldn't it be great if you could ride your Rotom bike on the water too? That's why I'm going to add these special parts allowing it to travel along the water's surface, just for you. Boom. This bike can be combined with the Pokemon Rotom. Not only does it do a turbo boost, also run on the rotor. Alright. With the Rotom bike water mode, you'll cruise across the water like a Pokemon with Swift Swim. By the by, when you're riding on land, we'll call it land mode. So, I'll get on my handy bike, and boom, now I'm in the water. So, this just opens up a whole bunch of more exploration to do. But as you guys can see, there's a Graplock sitting here. Now, if I ride by him, he'll chase me. But I need to get some items, so I'll pick up this big pearl, and I'll pick up a pearl string. Very large pearls that sparkle in a pretty silver color. They can be sold at a high price to shops. Now, these are Wailords, whale Pokemon. Let's see if we can catch one. Crit catch. Whenever a Pokeball does that shaking in the air, it's usually a critical catch. And jumping out of the water is a Man-type. The baby form of Mantine. If I didn't mention this before, normal moves don't affect ghost Pokemon. So the past couple trainer battles, you've seen some moves be used that just weren't effective. That's the reason why. Graplock grows level 55. So on this little plot of land, run into a Barracuda or a rock Pokemon. See if I can chip away at it. Dark Pulse seems to be pretty good at making Pokemon flinch, so we'll take advantage of that. Alright, so he's going to use Slash, which is a normal attack. Not effective. Taking chip damage from the hail, though. I was hoping that enough chip damage would be enough so I wouldn't have to attack it, but I'll try a Nest Ball. It's supposed to be made for water and bug types, so let's see if we have better luck. Boom. So if you have net balls, don't be afraid to use them. Fight this trainer. So there's Quillfish. This was the Pokemon we saw at the beginning of the episode. Use this opportunity to heal up. Spikemuth is another water Pokemon. And his effect entered out. That just took a lot of damage. So be mindful of that before you knock it out. You're going to take some damage just as its effect. Here's another Barracuda. Again, Water Rock. Quad weakness to grass moves. So this Giga Drain will fill me all the way back up. And then we can get back to exploring the rest of the route. So here's a little Pokemon camp. See, there's a nice item here. Here's a rare candy. Good for leveling up a Pokemon. I think there is... Oh, bro. Here it is. Here's a piece of Never Ice Melt. An item to be held by a Pokemon. It's a heat repelling piece of ice that boosts the power of ice type moves. So in this random encounter, we find Inkay, Psychic and Darkmon. Evolves by holding your console upside down. We got one of these already, so it won't be bothered. This is Toxapex, a water and poison type. Popular on the competitive scene. see if we can catch this one. It's weak against electric and psychic moves, as well as ground moves. The poison type makes the grass move not as effective, but it still hit for neutral damage. So with Toxic Spikes, if I were to switch to a non-steel or poison Pokemon, then that Pokemon would be poisoned upon entering the matchup or the battle. Nest Ball didn't work. I use Recover, which is good because now I can hit it with another Giga Drain. And this is one of, if not the best defensive Pokemon in the series. So if you need a bulky type Pokemon for your team, Toxapex is a pretty good one. Go back to the Ultra Ball. Hopefully I got it. Yep. You see that shake? You know what time it is. Poltergeist grows to 57. Send it to the PC and let's grab a couple more items. So this octopus is Octillery. See if we can catch this real quick. I don't want to get stuck trying to get too many Pokemon, but I do want to show you guys, you know, what you can get on the route. And he's weak enough, so I should be able to catch him no problem. We get the old-fashioned 3 shakes. Throw them in the bag and we out. Alright, so Cinescorch is going to go to level 55 and Bolton's going to go to 57. And we're going to push along. That was a fishing spot that I missed. Here's a trainer. Manti got me. So we come here, we get a protector. A protective item of some sort. It is extremely stiff and heavy. It's loved by a certain Pokemon. So you give this to a Rhydon and trade it and it will evolve. And I just got ambushed. It'll evolve into Rhyperior. Let's get some HP. Alright. There's a trainer. I guess let's knock the trainer out real fast. There's another hidden item around the bank. So we can pick that up once we get to him. Cloyster. Water and Ice Pokemon. Weak to Grass and Electric moves. He's going to use Protect. Also, you could use Fighting moves on it. And Steel. Inteleon grows to level 56. Alright, so we're going to come down through here. So there's that yellow aura again. And here is a bottle of PP up. Shake the tree for berries. So this one's shaking pretty fast, so we might not get another shake. Oh, we did. I won't try my luck. I don't feel like fighting any squirrels today. I got this trainer who has on a bikini in a hailstorm, but not my judgment call. Now I don't know if it's always like this, but you guys can see in the background there's clearly a beach, and then there's clearly like ice mountains. So these people are just, you know, doing some ice swimming. Is this like the water strait between Alaska and Russia, and they're just chilling out? I don't know. It's Pokemon. I can't call it. Let's use Cinder Scorch. I'll roll the dice. I didn't see what they were going to send out. Or Mantine. So this is Mantine, the evolved form of Mantike. The little thing that keeps jumping out of the water and running into us. He gone. Those Fang moves are pretty good. So, oh, here's a hidden item. Here's a pearl. So at this point, you're at the end of the route. And there's a couple more hidden items. Get a max elixir. This medicine can be used to fully restore the PP of all of the moves that have been learned by Pokemon. And I believe there's another one somewhere over here. Where's the shine? Oh, here it is. Big Pearl. And the trainer spotted me. Toxapex. So again, water and poison type. Weak to psychic, electric, ground, steel. Take that. Take that, Layla. Go put some clothes on. It's a blizzard. Alright, so we come through here. There's another trainer. And there's also a normal gem. A gem with an ordinary essence. When held, it strengthens the power of normal type moves one time. We can come here and get our fish on. See what we find. Now the best thing you can get out of here is a Lapras. Clearly we didn't get a Lapras, but they're super rare. Not interested in Wilmer. We got one already. Here's another trainer. Wishy-washy. All the wishy-washy coming together so I can take their HP. Appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. So now here comes Wailord, the evolved form of Wailmer. The overgrown evolved form of Wailmer. Alright, so jump back on the bike. Couple more items we're looking for. Come to the far left, find the TM. Drove past it. So here's TM22 Rockslide, one of the best rock moves in the game, if not the best. Large boulders are hurled at opposing Pokemon to inflict damage. This may also make the opposing Pokemon flinch. This move is good because it also hits both targets in 2-on-2 battles. A lot of grab locks over here. If you come over here, speaking of double battles, there is one, but you want the dive ball. A somewhat different Pokeball that works especially when catching Pokemon that live underwater. So what you want to do here is, if you're in a fishing spot, and what do you think about My Secret Beach? I thought this was a battle, but she's going to give me the TM dive, which is like dig, but a water move. But anyway, with the dive balls, what you do is when you're fishing a Pokemon and they come up and you're in that encounter, those balls are super effective, or better effective for that. Here's a black belt. This boosts up fighting type moves. So here's Grab Block. We're pretty familiar with this by now. Fighting type, weak to flying and psychic. And fairy. Poltergeist grows to level 58. So if you guys are sitting here wondering, again, why I'm just smacking everything around with Poltergeist, that 214 special attack is so key. So once you start to understand, again, Pokemon attacks, their stats, and type matchups, by this time in the game, you should be, a pro. A little bit of training if you're struggling, but having a nice, diverse set of Pokemon types on your team will make it a breeze. Here's another trainer we missed. Has a sock. Fighting type. Crab Block grows level 56. Here's Throw. I believe the difference between these two Pokemon outside of the color is one is more attack based and the other is more defense based. I could be wrong, but I think that's the main difference other than the color. I'm trying to get that Pokeball on the top of the screen. So we're going to come up here, find the max revive. Always good to have. Something attacked me. Mantine. See if we can catch it. It's pretty bulky, but still shouldn't be a problem. The hail's gonna knock it out. I'll take the win, but I wanted to catch it for the Pokedex. Bolton grows to 58. Alright, so we're back at the doctor. Come over here. Grab a Pokeball. Zoom lens. An item to be held by Pokemon if the holder move attacks. If the holder moves after its target move, then the accuracy will be boosted. Coming back up to here. There's an item that we want. And it's being guarded by this guy. A very strong Glalie. Ice type. Level 55. Now it only says very strong because I don't have a badge that allows me to catch it yet. But as you can see by level, it's not an issue. And Sheer Cold is a one-hit KO move. And his ability Ice Body allows him to heal when in the ice. So the fact that, there's a hailstorm, that's going to give him more health in between rounds. A little annoying if you're not prepared. So, bring either a strong hitting Pokemon, a fire or flying type. Fighting. Fire or fighting type. Excuse me. you get the TM64 Avalanche. The power of this attack move is doubled if the user has been hurt by the target in the same turn. So if you have a slow Pokemon, or you know you're going to attack second, if they hit you before you get to use your Avalanche, I think the move goes from 60 to 120 base power. And here's the Crowfish we missed from before. And I wasted a quick ball on a Crowfish to disrespect. So now every time one of these pin missiles hits me, I'm going to get a speed boost. But also my defense is going to fall. Which is terrible for the sake of making a video as it prolongs the battle. But if this were a Pokemon where I really needed to outspeed, it'd be good. I already outspeeded, so it's not a problem. Appreciate the HP. And Cinnasaur grows to 56. So now we have everything. Let's get back to the end of the route. And that's the wrong way. They tried to get me. Oh, we didn't get everything. I forgot these two items. So there's another big pearl. And here's another pearl. A lot of whales. And Route 9. Voila. So I'll cut the video off right here. If you made it this far, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune in next time. I'm True. Peace out.